is this, amateur hour?
I'm blacker than the ace of spades and more militant than you and your whole damn army put together. While you out there chanting at rallies, browbeating politicians, I'm taking out any money front sucker on a humble that gets in my way. So I'll tell you what. When your so-called revolution starts, you call me, and I'll be right down front showing you how it's done. But until then, you need to shut the fuck up when grown folks is talking. Now can you dig it?
Ladies, gentlemen, and scholars, the world's first quantum-powered podcast live from the Daddy Juice Energy Studio in the Beaded Curtain District. Your star players, Gemini Jackson, the Burrito Bandito, Bryan, McFly, and Arthur Dude. Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, of course, you scholars. I'm your fearless and greasy host, Gemini Jackson, somewhere in the Quantimino with our resident hyena, Arthur Dude.
Howdy, ninjas.
The Burrito Bandito.
Orale.
And Bryan McFly.
What up?
Join us from the other side of the glory hole. Now let's get this party started with Double X Quantimino. Dynamite. DXQ, baby. Let's start it off. What would Slam City's, quote, street franchise be called? And what product would they sell? If anybody's
the street
seen
franchise, that means a gang, right?
No, it's what weight would we be moving if we were, in fact...
Oh, so gangs have franchises. Franchise is a reference to the product you're selling.
So you can like license the Bloods or the Crips?
Yes, essentially.
Ah.
Is there licensing fees?
I know that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well, if you haven't seen Trigger Warning...
I didn't watch
Netflix. It's a little preachy, but it's overall pretty fun. They go into how the Hells Angels are a gang, but they have product and merchandise, right?
You can buy on Amazon.
Yeah.
And they're like, wait, why can't we do that with black gangs? So they go with the Crips from Atlanta, and they make a product to try to sell to the market called Cripa-Cola.
What's the last? What was that word you said?
Cripa-Cola, like Coca-Cola.
Oh, dude, it's a hot item these days. Like getting your own like energy drink, doing merch drops. I mean, you gotta get on board with this stuff.
Yeah. So if Slam City had some weight to move,
I mean, we doing a cola. I mean, we had last time we talked about cola, we almost broke up.
I mean, it's intergalactic boba. Yeah. That's what we do.
We are doing a beverage. We are doing a beverage restaurant.
Intergalactic boba.
Boba Diet Pepsi.
Jesus Christ.
That could be one of the base ingredients, but we'll just call that Bryan's special.
No, what if we you know how they soak the tapioca in water to make them expand. What if we soak them in Diet Pepsi?
Doesn't work that way.
Now we're talking.
Or maybe they already taste like Diet Pepsi and you just have to soak them in water.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude.
So what we have to do is get a bunch of Diet Pepsi.
Can you can boba? Tapioca boba? Yeah.
I don't think so. I think it explodes after too long.
It's gotta be fresh,
or
right?
It dries up. Well, this is intergalactic boba.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Also, okay, it could be a soda fountain. You could like put them in the bottom of the glass, and then. But anyways,
Bryan,
you can't
are you
do
familiar
that.
with boba restaurants?
No, I'm not. Not in the least bit.
Explain Burrito.
They got these Asian girls.
Yeah.
Ingredient number one.
Yeah, they all do.
Are they hot? Can you call them hot?
They're varying degrees of passable.
Oh, okay. I see.
They're making you a drink.
Yeah. It's all about the drink.
It's all about the drink.
It's tea. I don't know. I didn't say that.
Okay. We don't have to talk about it.
I'm not saying anything about.
Gotcha. We already covered that a few episodes ago.
But anyway, yeah. So boba tea is tea, usually a milk tea, right? So it's like a jasmine tea or a green tea or
oolong tea.
Oolong tea, yeah.
White tea.
I like oolong milk tea. That's pretty good.
It's got little balls of tapioca at the bottom.
Yeah, you can put tapioca. That's
the number one ingredient. You can choose things like jellies.
Yeah, there's also jellies, lychee jelly. They usually come in cool little shapes like stars and other things.
Where the fuck you going? I got basic ass fucking lychee like out the can.
There's also the popping boba.
Oh yeah,
the popping boba. They're like bubbles.
The liquid filled.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So our street franchise, we would sell boba. I mean, would we have
intergalactic boba? Yeah, we would sell shirts that say that the intergalactic boba runners.
That's the name of the stand.
That's the name of the stand.
Restaurant. Whatever.
Intergalactic boba runners.
Would it be more of a cafe?
It's a food truck.
Okay.
Wait, but I thought the intergalactic boba is the weight you're moving.
Yeah.
And that's illegal. So you're not selling that.
What's illegal to who?
You are.
It's illegal to who?
But that's not the front.
It's illegal
I think it's legalized where it's sold.
Everywhere.
Oh, you're saying we have a legitimate business that supports the intergalactic merchandise movement.
The intergalactic
Because you were talking about Hell's Angels, right? I mean, they move a lot of,
things.
I don't want to say.
I don't want to assume anything, but
because they might be listening.
We're big
that
amongst the
That would be so awesome if, like, my parents got a phone call from the police that said that the Hells Angels heard an episode of this podcast and fucking slit my throat. That would be the funniest thing.
It would be fucking hilarious. Tragically hilarious. It's like, Mama, I made it.
And they found me.
Are you proud of me now, Mama? Mama!
But they may or may not be smuggling drugs and other contraband places.
In their buttholes.
Like you were saying, they've got, their merchandise that they sell.
Yeah.
So I thought that's what that question was. Like, the weight that we're moving is really intergalactic boba.
The taxable weight.
But you're saying that
what's
there
the
needs
fungible offset?
Yeah, that we're selling.
What's going on behind the scenes? Why are we talking about this?
No, we're talking about, like, what we doing for tax purposes to justify our lifestyles.
You're selling boba. A lot of it.
No, not that they know about.
Popping boba.
So you sell the boba out the back.
Boba out the back. Boba out the back. Something always comes out the other side. The Slam City tradition.
Our van, our street van, what is it called? What are they?
Intergalactic boba runners.
It's shitting out boba from the back.
Right.
But at the front, we're giving, I don't know, just kebabs, I would say.
Kebabs?
To answer your question.
Okay.
Kebabs.
Like,
what's that place in Slam City, capital Slam City, Kebabalicious?
Kebabalicious.
Not bad. But I'm the only one that's heard of it.
Did you get sponsored to say that? Because it's like a 4-way split.
Yeah.
Your little sexy ass down.
Checks in the
I don't even
mail.
know if it still exists.
You're an
Is in the mail.
Checks in the mail.
Burrito, what would we be selling?
Speakers.
Speakers.
Like we're an audio company?
Yeah, we're an audio visual. We sell experiences. We sell
headphones.
Headphones.
Branded headphones.
You're just looking around at things
and
in
they,
the room.
They look like.
I love I love lamping us right now, Burrito.
What do they look like, man?
They look like boba balls.
Oh.
Are they see-through or are they just like the
No,
tapioca?
they got liquid in them.
Nice.
They got liquid in them. They got that layer. It looks like, it looks like I got liquid in it. But they're see-through, so you can see people's ears through them.
Boba kind of has pudding skin, right?
I think you could get pudding as an ingredient.
I wouldn't say it has pudding skin.
Okay, I just wanted to bring up pudding skin again.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's hot shit.
What was the pudding skin from last episode? I forget.
It was cum. It was cum pudding skin.
Oh, it's always.
It was kind of a cum-heavy episode last time, if I recall.
Not any more than the other ones.
It got real sticky by the end.
Yeah.
I think it was more than usual, at least since I've been on.
I mean, it's like upper 60%, but
yeah. Anyways.
It's not a standard deviation by any means.
You're right.
I was thinking mayonnaise sandwiches. I don't know why.
Mayonnaise sandwiches?
Those
how do you say that word?
I say
don't know
mayonnaise.
how to say it,
That's so gross.
Mayonnaise.
Is that the correct way to say it?
Well, I pronounce all the letters that are there.
Mayonnaise, yeah.
It shouldn't be like mayonnaise.
Where I'm from,
Mayonnaise.
we say mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
That's how I say
Mayonnaise.
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 Oh.
Burrito, you say mayonnaise too?
Yeah, just mayonnaise.
Yeah, see?
Wow. I feel like, I don't know why,
Arthur?
but I feel like
Mayo.
Oh, he won't even say
Yeah,
the
but if
damn word.
I'm just going to say mayo, I say mayo. I don't say man.
I think if you're talking about like the Smashing Pumpkins song, I'll say mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Can I get on my
mayonnaise.
sandwich, please?
Mayonnaise.
Yeah. There's
Mayonnaise.
not a long O in there.
Mayonnaise. Yeah. I don't do long O either. I don't go mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise be praised.
Is that a mayo?
Mayonnaise be praised. Huh?
Is it a mayo?
Mayonnaise be praised.
This is the new religion. It's just like mayonnaise be praised.
So Yonaise is the name of the Messiah. Mayonnaise be praised.
Good job, guys.
Yonaise is the Messiah. And we start this company to spread his word. It's just called Be Praised, and we make mayonnaise. Be Praised Mayonnaise. Be Praised Mayonnaise is actually a pretty hot fucking title for...
Is that your street franchise?
That's the street franchise. We make mayonnaise.
It's like blessed sandwich spread.
Blessed sandwich, but yeah, it's Be Praised Mayonnaise.
And
mayonnaise
the ingredients list, there's holy water.
Holy water. Holy water, purple, and sugar.
Purple. Same purple stuff.
Moving along, we go
Speaking
into
of purple stuff,
Bryan McFly's Into the Future.
Speaking of cloacas,
This is kind of a follow-up or just kind of a segment based on a news story we talked about a couple episodes ago,
back-to-back news
where
stories.
scientists were saying that basically penises are getting smaller due to pollution.
Which is
And
the
I
truth.
made the prediction that, in the future, all men's penises will shrink and turn into vaginas, and that all women's vaginas will grow out into penises, which I am now calling the Great Genital Swxtch.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess y'all wanted me to talk about what would be kind of the next step in this transformation, kind of the next evolution.
Yeah, what can we expect going forward? How do we
does this
best maintain
the species?
and how do we best maintain the cloaca?
Well, I mean, as Slam City's premier genital futurist, I can tell you that in 2069, it's a very important year because it's actually where things kind of even out. In 2069, men's dicks will have shrunk to the pubis to where there's nothing there, and then women's vaginas will have grown up to the pubis to where there's nothing there. So that's when we're both Ken dolls, is 2069. And neither of us have genitals.
The singularity.
Exactly.
The moment of the switch.
smooth on smooth.
Smooth
Yeah.
on smooth. How does mating happen at that point in time?
There's kind of a pause. There's
More
kind of a little
importantly,
moratorium.
We
How
just
does 69ing happen?
yeah. And is there a point?
Is there a point
What?
to it? Yeah.
How does 69 happening?
In 2069, there's not a lot of great things happening with genitals, as no one has them. But
Everyone's
if you wait
just
a little
slipping
while,
and sliding.
and you can fuck, well, no, I was
On
going to say you can
everything?
fuck assholes, but I guess you can't do that.
With objects.
There's a lot of strap on in your butt action in 2069.
That's
There's
vintage.
Vintage.
Yeah, and then you can kind of do the scissoring thing. That's a good year if you were
Sure.
if you're a man and you've always wanted a scissor.
2069.
man.
Look forward to it. Hey, I mean, at that point, if up is down and down is up at the singularity.
Left, right, BA start.
Exactly. You go
Yeah,
on.
and then so after that, the next big milestone is 2420, which is when the transformation is complete and men have vaginas and women have dicks.
Or
I thought this was going to be
humankind
better,
ends
but
there.
I did my best.
It was fine.
It's funny. We used to have the world's first, the
fine.
foremost cum spatter expert.
Did you?
We did, but he got killed because
He did
everybody
get killed in
hated him.
2019.
Everybody hated him in 2020, so I had to retire him. And man, but I fucking love that voice. Haters, everyone hated.
Was that
him.
really the
him out.
guest that was on your show?
Yeah, and you know what his name
Yeah.
was?
What was his name?
Dr. J. Roper.
Wait, Jay. Why Jay?
Jizz. And we killed him.
That's crazy.
He was brilliant. He was brilliant, and you
Jay
fucking
Roper.
monsters
Jay Roper.
killed him.
He survives on tape. Like, that's not going anywhere. It's in
You
the ether.
monsters. He was brilliant, and you killed him.
What kind of stuff did he? Did he solve crimes?
Yeah.
Well, you know Dexter, right? But with
Cum-related
jizz.
crimes?
Like, you know Dexter, right? But with jizz.
Jizz is a forensic item.
Okay, but with Dexter, so did he kill people?
No. I mean,
So he would
Dexter-
find someone who like jizzed and committed a crime, and then he would hunt them down and be a
jizz on them.
vigilante.
Jizz them.
Is that how it goes?
They would get jizzed.
Jizz or be
yourself-
jizzed.
Yeah. It's a jizz or jizz world.
Speaking of jizz,
Hey, by the way, just delete the whole thing where I did the futurist.
With the cloaca? No, that's going foremost. That's a clip.
This tape has to get lost.
We're paying
for it to be
Facebook. we're paying Facebook to run that to the internet.
Big Cloaca is paying us.
Big Cloaca's paying us. Big Cloaca. All right. What is your single favorite euphemism for masturbation? Anybody have one? Art, I heard you had one. Why don't you get us warmed up?
The first one I ever heard was spanking the monkey.
Pretty good.
And I think they came from Beavis and Butthead.
I feel like that's right.
Yeah.
At least that's where we would have heard it first. And that's like your favorite euphemism for it?
I think there's a standard one, jacking off.
Sure. But is that like... Does it warm your heart when you hear the term?
Generic.
Jerking off.
Yeah. Does it warm your heart when you hear it?
No.
What gets you excited? What's a euphemism? That's just like, oh, that's funny, or like that's...
I remember my favorite now.
I think I know it. Can I guess?
What's your guess?
Rosy palms?
No.
Okay.
Actually, my euphemism that was in my head it's not for masturbation, so I messed up.
Oh. What's it for?
Well, the euphemism was polishing the knob.
Oh, sure, yeah. That's pretty good.
You can polish your own knob.
You can polish your own knob.
I always thought it was like giving head.
Yeah.
It's polishing the knob.
Yeah, that's generally the terminology, but you can polish your own knob.
Yeah, you can suck your own dick. You can self-suck.
You can.
You guys talk about self-suck on here a lot, or no?
Brian, you just opened up the...
Yeah, is that your favorite euphemism, self-suck? You know when you guys self-suck?
That's just literally what they do.
And
when I say they, I mean me.
Is a self-suck.
Yeah, I mean...
Every week.
Every week we suck into self. Euphemism, anybody else? Burrito, you got one? What's your favorite?
What is it? Choking the chicken?
Choking the chicken, that's good. I like that one.
That sounds funny. Or I always thought rubbing one out just sounded...
There you go. Yeah, I mean, that's just like...
ridiculous.
It's very utilitarian.
Yeah.
You know?
Like a job. Like you're like, guys, give me like 10 minutes. I got to go rub one out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's acceptable verbiage, too. All right, go ahead. Brian, what you got?
I don't have one, so I was just looking up a BuzzFeed article.
Oh, no.
Different ones.
What's your favorite from the BuzzFeed article?
The one that got me giggling was meeting the goop man at midnight. What?
It feels like a lot.
I mean,
I get it, but it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It's funny because it's the word goop.
Yeah, I liked goop.
As did I.
That made me giggle.
It makes me think of that crazy
crying on the
bitch.
toilet. They made this up, right?
Yeah, for sure. It's a BuzzFeed article. Come on, man.
Yeah. Making Pearl Jam.
That's pretty good.
That one's all right.
But Pearl Jam.
That's not bad.
My favorite is beef stroganoff.
Oh, that's on here too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
I also looked up a list.
Oh, God. Is yours from BuzzFeed
Hoisting
too?
your own petard.
Not from BuzzFeed, but there's one here that I thought was pretty funny.
Okay.
Shaking hands with the milkman.
I like it.
This one, celebrating Palm Sunday.
Also good.
Smoosh smoosh is on here.
Smoosh
Smoosh smoosh.
Is it pronounced with a question mark?
No, that was just I added the question mark. Squirt hockey.
Squirt hockey. Squirt hockey.
Windsurfing on Mount Baldy. Anyways, all right, I'll close out of this.
Dude, that's a terrible list, man.
There's
I feel like
the
we
list
could make
that
a better
I was looking at also has lady euphemisms.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
The three-knuckle shuffle.
Double clicking the mouse.
Mm-hmm. Flicking the bean.
Flicking the bean.
That one's on there. Let's see. What was it? Yeah, double clicking. Let me find you a good one because I just had it. Oh, dialing the rotary phone. I guess that's for old people. I guess. This one was funny. Downstairs DJ.
Hey, yo. That's pretty good.
Spearing the bearded clam.
Jesus.
Paddling
that's when
canoe.
Yeah. When you're throwing digits in there.
Yeah.
Scratching Yoda behind the ears.
Oh my God.
Not feeling any of that. That's just so
Art's
made
out.
up. Like, it's just not conversational. It's like someone's trying to come up with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think about it. I mean, I just say jerking off.
Yeah, that's why I called that one out. I mean,
I just say
Well, here's a good one that I don't know if it's a lady one or maybe it's both.
It's
maybe
asexual.
this is gender neutral.
Oh, here we go.
Badgering the witness.
I believe that would be for ladies.
Okay.
Oh,
Why?
that would be beavering the witness.
I want to start calling vaginas badgers though.
Yeah, right. Not right. It's honey badger. I don't give a fuck.
Show me your badger.
It's kind of like saying Vadger. You know, you just pronounce your B's as B's because you're Fideo Paella.
Badgering the witness.
Yeah, you're Fideo Paella and you pronounce your V's as B's.
Fideo Paella.
You ever heard a kid say the word say vagina?
Vaginer.
It's adorable.
Vaginer. She showed me her vagina.
Did you ever see Kindergarten Cop?
Yeah.
Yes.
Isn't there a kid that he says boys have penises and
Girls have
Girls
girls
vaginas.
have vaginas?
Vaginas.
Does he say vaginas?
I think he says bazingers.
Oh, okay. He's talking about their titties.
Yeah. Trying to get them dick out. Moving along, Burrito. I heard you got a move going on. Tell us a little about it.
Yeah, so
Sad tears for your old spot.
I've been in my apartment for like a little over 9 years.
Woo.
Wow.
And I just got too much stuff.
Yeah.
So I need more space.
So instead of getting rid of shit.
Yeah, instead of getting rid of shit, I'm getting a bigger black hole to put the shit in.
Whoa.
Yeah. I wasn't really looking for a place, but a friend of mine bought a house and is moving, and I've always liked her place. So she was like, "Hey, you want to move in?" I was
Would you like to transition?
Yeah. So I'm gonna transition slowly into a bigger apartment.
Nice.
What is it about the apartment that? Because I'm about to move. What is it about it that you like? That made you
The new place?
drop where? Yeah.
There's like a whole extra room. The place I'm in right now is maybe about 600 square feet. And her place is probably closer to like 800 or 900 square feet.
Oh, word.
It's downstairs. I'm upstairs.
It has
she's got
mailboxes.
The what?
It's got a mailbox with a door.
I have a mail. They
With a
fixed it.
door
They fixed it.
and a lock.
That's a
Hers
pretty
doesn't
like.
have a lock.
It's got a front door with a lock and only needs a front door, not like everything.
She's got hookups for a washer and dryer. She's got covered parking. Like, it's a legit place. And
That's such an old man thing to do, though, is to move downstairs to make sure that you're the downstairs of an apartment.
yeah, I guess so.
But it's reasonable.
Yeah, and hers is a duplex, so it's like split level duplex. Mine's a fourplex, so I got 3 other neighbors. I'm tired of it.
Now you only got to worry about one asshole.
So is this an
Hating your neighbors
apartment
is
more of
also
like
an
a
old man
condo?
thing to do.
Yeah.
What?
Is the
It's
apartment more of a condo? Like
It's
she
a
owns
duplex.
it, so she's renting out to you, or does she
No.
know the
She doesn't own it.
landlord?
No, she doesn't own it.
So she's somehow,
she has
like-
got a landlord. Yeah.
You somehow get to take over it whenever she finishes moving out,
It also helps the
or is
landlord
she keeping
too,
it as
'cause it's
well?
like-
Like
no.
No.
he was
Yeah,
He's going
um,
in. He's going in.
Yeah,
Right,
she just was like, "Hey, landlord, I got someone who wants to move in here," and he was
Yeah.
like, "Okay, well, tell him to send him his information," and so I did. So
Just think you have 200 extra feet to jerk off in.
Mm-hmm.
exactly,
and it's kind of a
Exactly.
do-over in how you organize things in there.
yeah.
The Godzilla room, are we right? That's the jerk off room.
Are you gonna try the thing where you just keep things in boxes for like 6 months, and then if it doesn't happen, then you have to sell it?
I am going to use this
Your
time.
Godzillas?
Yeah,
As an opportunity.
because I may only be there for a year. I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna try to organize my comic books and sell a bunch of them, and organize my Hot Wheels and sell a bunch of those.
What
Is
about
it
the
right now
Hornamax?
a really good time to sell that kind of stuff?
Yes.
No,
I mean, there's people are selling made up shit called NFTs. You think it'd be good for comics and stuff?
I think the collector's market's always there.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, there might be some bad moves you find out in the future, but you know, if it was the time to sell, it's the time to sell.
My brother sold a LeBron James rookie card for $3,500.
Wow.
I was like, wow, that's pretty good, because he bought it for maybe like 400 or something. And then next week he came back over to the house and he was like, that card, a different card, but that same card that not my. Anyways, you get it.
Yeah.
Someone else had the same card. It sold it for $35,000. Like the week later.
Wow.
So
Shit.
he went from like being like, holy
Cock of
shit.
the walk.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
To be
Flip
in.
this. And
Fuck
like, I missed
you.
this out.
Yeah. But then
So-
the guy he sold it to sold it for $35,000.
It might have been the same card. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
You
dude.
just got to know who to sell it to. That's
gotta
the
know
name
when to
of the
hold them,
game.
when to fold them.
I don't
Gotta
think
do
those are
your
rare.
research, man.
Those cards aren't rare.
Maybe that one was. And it was
I
like
think
his
people are just
high
holding on to
school.
them as like investment items. That's why you don't see them out there. But they're out there. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they must
People are
have pressed
starting
like
to
a
sell
million
those
of those.
Marvel cards
Those
that
went.
we all collected in the 90s and
The
shit.
price of those just plummeted.
Oh, did they?
They're just readily available to anybody for cheap.
Because
hype
I
died.
feel like
The hype died.
there was a hot
was a
minute
run on
there
it.
where they were going up.
There was a run on it
The
because
ones-
everyone's like, oh, somebody like, I guess, opened their binder for the first time and then started showing this shit. Like, everyone's like, oh, I remember having that. So they went to go look
okay.
for it
Yeah.
and like spike the market.
Yeah.
And then everybody who got that feeling that needed filled was like, okay, well, I don't need this shit anymore. And flooded the
Also,
market back.
and then they realized that a lot of people had them.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't
Yeah.
know right
They
away.
didn't know
that
the
there was, like,
rarity
tons.
because it was just like kids' cards, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The chases,
Wow.
those chase cards and the holograms and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's the stuff that fetches prices. There has to be some true rarity amongst the set themselves or like a variation of something like an error card that'll really fetch.
Yeah. Are you a baseball card man?
He's a collector.
I'm a general collector.
I see. You're a genital collector.
Yeah, I wouldn't say specifically baseball cards, but I'm familiar with
Coins.
some. Like my comment on this is I was going to say that the Nolan Ryan 5,000 strikeout tops card, that was like an overprinted card that you can fetch for like a quarter at a sports card store these days. But back then when that card came out, I was like, oh, that's so badass. I thought it was like worth something because it's not just like a baseball player
was hologram.
posed. There was like, graphic design involved in making this card. But yeah, it's a common card. So things like the
I used to
LeBron
collect
James rookie
baseball
card.
cards.
You just collect what?
I used to have baseball cards. And
Yeah, so did
some
I.
basketball
So
cards,
do we.
some other stuff. Yeah.
I think it was just a kid thing to do. Eat the
Yeah.
bubble gum. Swallow it whole. All right, moving on. Now we got one more. We're going to talk a little bit about the white van scam.
Okay.
I'm new to the white van thing. What is this?
Well, if you're new to the white van, I got some speakers I want to sell you.
Are you familiar with the white van scam in general? Like the term white van scam?
No.
So it's these dudes who like have
This is an urban setting.
Yeah, it's these dudes who have too much product and they can't go back to the shop with it because their boss man will kill them if they come back knowing that they have this product. So they're trying to offload it to you at a very special price right here, right now.
And it's usually when I'm trying to pump gas somewhere.
That's actually a pretty good spot for it. Sides of roads generally pretty good. Walmarts, parking lots
The
in
beach.
general.
There's
beach.
no way. There's no way I do not get pissed when someone walks up to me trying to sell me some bullshit.
Hey,
dude.
my man.
There's no way.
Hey, my man.
Yeah.
I got
yeah.
these speakers, and if I take them back to the shop, boss man's gonna kill me. So that's the premise of
white van
The
scam.
premise of white van scam is that, but as like an office sitcom. Not,
that's fun.
Not office style, but like it's
Episodic.
like yeah, it's a sitcom.
Workplace sitcom. Yeah.
Workplace sitcom based on the white van scam.
So wait, so is there there's like a place they meet? It's kind of like Taxi, where they have
Kinda
a place
like
where they meet
Taxi.
up, and then there's scenes where they're out on the
There's a food truck trailer
The
park.
common scene is the SH69 food truck trailer park.
Right.
yeah.
And that's where he kind of like does the most of his hawking, but also most of the character development and like the atmosphere. Most of the show doesn't even involve the white van scam, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. In every episode,
They're
he's
selling.
trying to sell
Yeah.
his speakers, but he never
Right.
does.
Right.
Like you never see him make a sale.
That's a
He's
trope.
always trying to sell the same
That's
speakers.
a
That's the
There could-
trope. And
There could be like stories that arise from a new shipment of something or another, or maybe they get a shipment from some unsavory characters.
such as Julio.
I don't know what I'm trying to say.
No.
Yeah, Julio, perhaps.
No. The whole trope is the whole show is like he's trying to sell this one set of speakers.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, how is this business model at all scalable?
And it's such a minor piece of the show.
Yeah.
Like it happens, but it just happens to happen.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like
it
there's
takes
no
place.
focus on it.
No, like there's interstitials where they're like little scene breaks of 5-10 seconds where he's trying to sell some speakers to the guy, and it flashes back to what's happening. You know what I mean?
So
Just
this
like
is a
droppings.
gag in the show. So, but what's the show about?
It's about this little trailer park community.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
But
day
you're
in the
naming
life.
the
It's a
show
slice of
about
life.
something that only happens as a gag?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
It's like Slam City.
of course, of course.
Just a very generic name.
like in the very beginning, or maybe not the very beginning, but like kind of the reason why he's there in the food truck trailer park.
Yeah.
Is because as a cover for the white van scam, because he was being approached by police who was trying to shut him down, but he was like, "Oh no, I'm actually I sell boba. I sell boba teas." And so he's got this business now that he runs out of the white van that is
infinitely more successful.
Bubble tea, yeah, infinitely more successful.
So much so
than
that
his
he has
white
to
van
hire.
than his
He has
speaker.
to hire
Yeah.
people to run it for him.
Yeah.
But he ultimately, his number one dream is to
sell some speakers,
move that
baby.
speaker.
That's
Yeah.
just a means to an end. But it's just such a far thing, you know. He's grasping at this big thing, and it happens to
And
work
he
out.
hates it.
Yeah, he
hates
asks
the
every
boba
person
business.
that gets boba, they need some speakers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's always dejected. And one of the episodes is he puts some speakers on eBay, or no, on Craigslist,
Yeah.
and like that's how he meets his girl.
Oh, that's nice. She doesn't want to. She's not biting the on the stereo, but she's biting on that dick.
That's true.
She's a biter.
Well, they met before and they had a conversation, but it's kind of like a misconnection type thing. But she finds him because he initially tried to sell her some speakers. And she reads the speaker ad on Craigslist and she's like, yeah, this is this idiot.
Okay, so every single like storyline starts with a speaker, but it very quickly moves on from the speaker
It's a jumping off point. It's a conversation
of every
starter.
single thing. Yeah.
Maybe
it's
not
situational
everything.
comedy with a cast of characters, day in the life. What's
Yeah.
that genre of anime called?
Slice of life.
Yeah, slice of life.
Slice of life.
Oh, didn't we come up with a
Okay.
name for it? It was like a slice of
an
life space.
intergalactic slice of life opera?
It was like a space opera. Slice of life space
A
opera.
slice of life space opera is what it was.
Yeah, that's the genre.
So I'm thinking Trailer Park Boys a little bit. I don't know why I'm imagining that.
Because it's a food truck trailer park.
Yeah, that's
The
it.
name's there,
and
but-
and Trailer Park Boys is kind of slice of life. They're always getting into
Hijinks.
some hijinks.
Who's your favorite one?
What do you mean?
The one with the eyes.
The one with the eyes, obviously.
Yeah,
Who else? I don't. I've never even
The
seen
dude with the
other guys.
hair.
there's a fat guy with his shirt off who's gay, which I like.
Yeah.
I like him. Randy, I think is his name.
All right, so where are they going? What have we done? Okay, Brian, here's
What
a
have
cast
we done?
of here's a cast of characters, and I want you to invent an episode of what they do.
So we're gonna explain the main characters.
Main character is Booba Gets. He is trying to sell these speakers, or his boss man's gonna kill him, but he runs a very successful boba stand.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually run by his intern, Bubba Gets.
His brother?
No, his
No.
this little mouth
actually
breathing kid.
him.
It's him. And that's the catch. Everybody in this whole fucking show is him. Just interdimensional him. Interdimensional versions of him.
All right.
Yeah. We'll get to that. Bubba
You need
is
to go back and listen to
the 5 hours.
the edit.
The literal
The-
5 hours of us talking
No,
about
it's
this
not.
shit.
It's like an hour.
It's 3.
No,
That's
the
part
one
one.
is like
The
5
one that's
hours.
been
That's part
Yeah.
1. That's part 1.
that is part one. Yeah.
Okay, so and then there's Bubba who runs the stand for him. There's Bobby.
Who is younger?
It's younger. It's like his younger
Like
self.
a teenager.
Teenager.
Yeah.
And Bubba actually invents the crazy one because he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, so he just puts everything in one boba.
Okay.
All right. And then there's
The everything Boba.
There's Bobby, not short for Robert, gets. And that's how he introduces himself every single time. Bobby, not short for Robert, gets.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's Tanya
Okay.
Tots.
Tanya?
Tanya Tots.
Mm-hmm.
Tonya Tots.
Tonya Tots. This is the main love interest. She's an independent woman. Career woman. Probably works for...
She works for Triple C Corporation.
Triple
as
C
an
Corporation
admin.
as an admin. There's Pearl Pitts, who runs the trailer called Feet is Feet.
Feet.
And the trope here.
Is you never see her face. You only see her feet. Kind of like Wilson, but with feet.
It's a massage place, but she walks on your back.
Yeah.
in the trailer park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a massage.
So
Right,
any
right,
scenes
right.
with her is going to be like a guy lying on the on his stomach, talking to her. She's talking to him,
Or
but
like-
we only see her feet on his back.
Or like they could be out shopping, but like
Yeah.
anything with her is
Anytime
just
you
like
see a shot of
it's like
Pearl
her-
Pitts, it's just her feet.
It's just her feet.
So yeah, they
Right.
could be like in the trailer park hanging out, or she could just be like standing there. Not
Yeah, she's like replacing a light bulb conveniently while everyone's talking, so
Yeah.
her feet's like at eye
ladder.
level.
What's her name again?
Pearl Pitts.
Yeah.
There's a trailer called Firea,
Pan Asian.
Pan Asian.
Yeah.
Their special sauce is the Fire of the Four Sons. The boss man,
Yeah.
his name is J. Jelly Jameson.
J. Jelly Jameson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jelly
That's
is in
Boss Man.
quotations because it's his nickname.
No.
No, that's his name.
It's just J.
J.
Jelly.
Jelly.
Yeah.
Which is not at all a riff on Spider-Man's boss, J. Jonah Jameson.
Absolutely nothing to do with that.
It's coincidental.
J. Jelly Jameson. But he's actually a softie. He's got a soft spot for Booba, and he sees a lot of himself in him. I think that's everybody. Yeah. So we had an episode where they have a food truck festival. You know, there was that one.
Yeah.
We had an episode where there was a death. Somebody dies.
We had the
Tragically.
onsen episode.
We had the onsen episode where they go to the hot springs. It's just a lot of gratuitous feet.
I'd like to introduce. I don't know if have y'all had one where the fuzz closes in on Booba.
We haven't.
Oh, like an actual intergalactic
Yeah.
boba bust.
Yeah, because it's the intergalactic boba.
Yeah, that's the angle in there too. Is that there's the intergalactic boba running that goes on?
Yeah.
Wait, but isn't that when the death happens?
Yes.
Well, I think that would be so. This I think what would happen
this
is
was
he
a tension
thinks
builder.
that the fuzz is there to say, hey, you need to stop running this boba, but really he's there because he's trying to sell the stolen speakers,
We don't know that they're stolen.
and the cop doesn't either. The cop has a hunch that it's stolen.
Oh, so we go from the angle of the cop.
What's this cop's name?
What's the cop's name? He's a detective, and he's hunting down Booba Gets, trying to get to the top. He's trying to get to J. Jelly. Trying to see how far this goes. What's the cop's name?
Detective Cox.
Detective Cox. What's his first name?
His first name is I'm not good at coming up.
Richard Cox.
His name is Dick Cox.
Dick Cox.
Detective Dick
no,
Cox.
it's Dick Hawks.
H-A-W-K-S.
Dick Hawks, yeah. Hawks,
Hawks.
Detective Hawks. Dick
And
Hawks.
throughout the episode, people were like, wait, your name is Dick Cox? And he's like,
No.
no, it's Dick Hawks.
No, it's Hawks. Dick Hawks.
Dick Hawks.
That's a cool last name.
Yeah, it is a really cool last name.
Detective Hawks.
Detective Hawks is a fucking bad name, right? Dick Hawks is not a good
Hawks.
name. That's why his name is Dick Hawks. I love Dick Hawks.
And he is he's not a private investigator, but he is a dick
Yeah.
of
He's
sorts.
Is he with Slam City, the bureau? He's with like the Consumer Product Bureau, or is he from
He's from the counterfeit goods division.
Oh my God, we have a whole counterfeit goods division.
Yeah, it's a crime in Slam City.
That's the only
Is he
crime.
that, or is he someone like me who was bothered by Booba at a gas station? Was like he was so angry
Yeah.
that he was being bothered at the fucking gas station by this asshole
That he's
like,
trying to
I'm
find
going
out.
to hire a private detective, Private Eye Dick Cox,
I'm gonna
to
pin
hunt
this
this guy down.
No, Dick Cox takes it upon himself to hunt this guy down. He's like an independent
Oh, Dick
investigator.
Cox is the guy who's being bothered at the gas station.
He bothered him, and he's like, you know what? This will not stand. All right, what's unique about Dick Cox? You know, what makes him tick? You got a daughter, little Jessica Cox.
Yeah, he's got a little Cox,
little hawks in the
little hawk,
little hawks in the oven.
ham hawks.
Ham hawks.
Hamhocks.
That's his wife's name. It's Dick and Ham. Dick and Ham, the Hawks. Ham Hawks. What's the baby's name? Dick Hawks and Ham Hawks. What's a good baby name for Hawks?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any other.
Yeah, Dick Hawks and Ham Hawks are pretty hot shit.
Dick and Ham,
Dick
dude.
and Ham.
These are my friends, Dick and Ham. Just even without the Hawks part.
Yeah. Yeah, even without the Hawks part. All
Hey,
right.
you want to have Dick and Ham over for dinner on Friday?
I don't think I do. Oh, the Hawks. Yeah, they're a lovely couple.
Okay, so Dick, I'm going to say that Ham, just because I don't want to come up with another name, Ham is the daughter.
Okay.
And Dick decides that he's going to use Ham as a honeypot.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's gonna
Ham's
use
a
his own
honeypot. And
gonna use
fucking
his own
Tanya's
daughter,
gonna get
dude.
pissed and they're gonna fucking fight.
Oh,
And guess what? Dick knows it's going to work because he knows how fucking sexy
Jesus
Ham Hawks
Christ.
is, dude. He knows.
She's got them. Yeah, she got them gams.
so Bubba's going to be lured into this honeypot.
Into this honeypot called this honey ham pot. It's Texas honey baked ham, baby.
The honey Ham Pot is the name of the
ham
episode.
pot is the name of the episode. Honey ham pot,
So-
dude.
And she, she's going to go up there to the food truck to order boba, and she's going to pretend like she is really interested in.
No, yeah, she's gonna
Huh?
be like, "Wow, these speakers sound great."
Yeah.
He almost makes a sale.
Yeah,
She's like
he's
the
listening to
only one that's
311.
ever
He's
been
listening-
interested
it's gonna break
in
his
these
heart.
speakers.
It's gonna
He is
break
listening
his
to Amber
heart.
by 311 on it, right?
Amber by 3.
On the speaker. And she goes, "Oh my God, I love 311."
I've never heard it this good though.
And
I too love 311.
and he offers to sell her the stereo, and she says, "I don't know, I don't have the money right now." And he's like, "Oh, you know, you can come back later." And what happens is he falls in love with Honey. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Ham Hawks. And so eventually, I think he offers to give it to her, which I think, but you can't have him give it to because you need the stereo for the rest of the series. So something has to happen to where he doesn't give it to her, but. Maybe he finds out
they get
that,
married and then they get divorced and she gives back the speakers and they're back to square one. It's like a whole 18 months departure that happens in like one episode. There it is, right there.
It's like a year and a half of Booba Gets'
It
life.
condensed down to like before the first ad break, and then it just goes into the rest of the show. It's like a young Booba Gets. His first day is like his first week of speaker sales, and he gets wifed up, and she breaks his heart.
And then the
It
whole
comes
Dick,
out that-
the whole Dick story just goes by the wayside, and then it's just like a show about their domestic life, and you know they're fighting a lot. and-
Yeah, exactly. But then he like offers her finally to give her the speakers, and then Dick pops out of the closet. I got you, you fucking filth. The gig is up, and that's how like record scratch. And then sorry, this was all a setup.
How does he keep the speakers though? Does Dick take them?
Well, there was no
Is it
reason.
two-parter?
There was no reason for him to take him in the first place. They get the real
That's
cops
right. He's
involved.
like, how did you have
they get the real
evidence, or
cops
did you just jump-
involved, and then they just like they haul Dick off.
Yeah, because he's like hiding in their closet.
Yeah,
He's just like he's lost his goddamn mind.
yeah. Well, I
Oh,
mean,
this case.
Oh,
They don't
yeah.
think- you go to you see his house, and he has the
the red
the red
lines.
string.
Exactly. That's hilarious.
What was
That's
that episode
hilarious.
called again?
Honey Ham Pot.
What is it?
Pot. It's like honey pot and honey ham. Honey ham pot. Honey pot ham? It could be honey pot ham because her name is Ham. Her name is Ham.
Is it honey pot / ham? No, I don't know.
Honey pot ham. Honey pot ham sounds good to me. Honey ham pot sounds good to me.
Let's let Burrito vote.
Yeah, Burrito, what is it?
What are my options?
Honey ham pot or honey pot ham?
Honey ham pot.
Honey ham pot it is. That's great, and that all takes place before the first ad break. Like the first 7 minutes of the show.
the first act.
First 7 minutes of the show is that. And then it just goes on to like the rest of the fucking story. Like that shit never even happened.
Tejas Financial Advisors. When you gotta lose some weight, why wait? Julio will help you diversify your holdings. Flat rate. Always great. Always great. Julio will help you get it done. Call Julio Tejas today. Or regret it tomorrow. Julio Tejas.
And this is the news.
Welcome to the news.
At the
Burrito
top of
with
the
a
hour.
first story.
Yeah. Brit, who was posted home from Australia, wants to find men who nailed the crate shut. This guy, Bryan Robson, was a 19-year-old who was working for Victorian Railways down in Australia, I believe. And he got homesick, and he decided to ask two Irishmen who to help him out. They put him in a crate, nailed it up, put him on a plane, and sent him back to the UK. But apparently, I read the story a while back, so I can't really remember what happened. But I think, like, it's not that he got caught, but the plane got diverted to another place. Didn't make it to the UK in like the however long.
Yeah, it ended up taking like
there.
4 days. So he was just like miserable, and he like wanted to get caught. I think he was trying to he was kind of stuck in it. So he was like,
Brother?
he was looking out of a hole
in some warehouse, right? Yeah. That's
so
right.
he was looking out of a hole, and the guy, and one of the guys that was in the warehouse or whatever it was, saw his eye. They had eye contact. And he was like, "Holy shit, there's a body in here."
And then the guy just put his dick in that hole, didn't he? Didn't he?
Yeah, he was like, "I mean,
well, I know where this
now
one
we're
goes."
here.
I feel like
A
you want out.
traveling glory hole is what I call it.
Yeah, that shit ships.
So I think like some fucking asshole in Australia tried to press charges on him, and then they ended up dropping
Bullshit!
But he was like a 19-year-old, but he was like, what he did was
It's a felony, right?
it might be.
I mean, it was a long time ago, but say he's old now and he's living in the UK, and he's like, hey, maybe it'd be kind of cool to reconnect with those two dudes that helped me out. So he kind of put out the word and hoping
Hoping for a
they'll
Fallout
pop
story.
ISO, shot in the
And,
dark.
they're dead, right? I mean, they're long dead.
Oh, for sure. This
I
guy's
mean, maybe.
This guy's 70. Those guys were at least 10 years older than him.
Speaking of explosions,
Texas man tried to blow up the internet.
No.
Federal investigators allege that a Texas man, wanted to use C4 to blow up around 70% of the internet.
How do you do that?
He was targeting one of the Amazon data centers.
Aha.
One of the clouds.
But don't they have all that in other areas?
It's got some redundancy.
Something?
Yeah, it's got some redundancy, and you're not really going to take down 70% of the internet in one go.
that was this guy's
It's all
guess,
ones and
right?
zeros, man.
It's a lot of zeros, man. Yeah, that was this guy's guess. 70% of the internet.
One
But
place doesn't
that's
seem
not a
like
good
it would
guess.
contain 70%. That just seems
That's too many of
unlikely.
the internet.
very unlikely.
That's got to take up a lot of space.
I don't even
if it's
think
70%
like
of the
there
internet.
isn't like enough energy for that building to like power it.
Yeah, I would agree.
That's like all of the episodes of Slam City.
If they were processed into
Probably,
NMT, would take up 70% of the internet.
If you were stuck,
Exactly.
Didn't
in a
Kim
Quantimino.
Kardashian already blow up the internet with her fat ass?
Yeah, the internet was already blown up. What happened?
tell us about this, Brian. This is news to me.
This
What
was
I
like-
did there was make a really fucking shitty joke about
Long time ago. Old
they
shit.
posted her ass, a picture of her ass, and it broke the internet
With the milk?
with the milk, which is An interesting photograph.
We got to get Kim K for Mayonnaise Be Praised.
Yes.
Can you recreate this picture but with a mayonnaise bottle?
Mayonnaise Be Praised.
I forget the song that I made up. You'll have to check the tape.
Mayonnaise Be Praised.
That's it.
Mayonnaise be praised. Door stolen from car at New York dealership. The owner of an upstate used car dealership is dealing with an unusual theft. Someone cut a passenger side door of a car for sale on the lot.
I mean, sometimes you just need a door.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
You know what happened?
Not exactly. The
Some
door got stolen.
guy sold this car to the dealership, right? But it had drugs in it.
Oh man, unlocking
Is that what it
I
was?
bet.
I like this story. This version's way better.
Did you read the? Is that really true, or you just
So
making
the
that up?
guys had to go and retrieve the drugs. It was a pin the entire time. They wanted both drug money and money to get rid of the fucking car.
This is a setup.
This was a setup from the get-go.
This used car dealership's in on it.
Oh my god.
Damn, this is kind of like in the Goodwill category of our stories.
Well, the Goodwill, I
About
think, were
drug
unintentional mistakes, but this one, I think, is a drug run. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
This reminds me of when someone stole my tire.
Yeah. They just
Gemini
stole your
remembers
tire. They brought back
Yeah.
the
Did
rim.
they steal the whole wheel or just the tire?
They stole the whole wheel so that my car was laying, like the drum brake was laying on
The
the
road?
driveway,
Concrete.
which
Wow.
sucked. I had to get it
Yeah.
fixed.
They couldn't even put some
But the
blocks
next-
on it.
No, didn't even put blocks on it. But the next morning, walked outside and the rim was back.
They brought
Like,
back the rim.
Yeah. So
Brought back
so
the
they
rim.
just wanted the tire. I was like, okay.
Let's leave them with
They're
a
like,
complete
look,
set
I
at
want the
least.
tire, but I don't have the tool. I didn't bring the tools with me to just take the tire off.
You know how
Yeah.
hard it is to take a tire off? Okay.
That's a big tool.
Yeah.
The thing that removes the tire from the
So
rim.
they just pulled
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
tire. You know what I mean? And
So
then-
what's the nearest-
So Gemini drove me to a neighboring
Discount.
town so I could get
Oh,
so I could get a
yeah.
tire.
why did we have to go so far? Because they didn't have them anymore,
feel
right?
like
It was
it's
a
Yeah, I
just
think
specific
they were the only.
size.
I wanted the same exact tire.
Yeah.
and they were the only ones that had it. I was like, I need it now.
Speaking of needing it now,
Jimmy Dean is debuting Savory Breakfast Nuggets.
savory breakfast nugs.
You're a real nughead, aren't you, Arthur?
Is that your favorite brand? Is that your
are
favorite
there,
cut of
are
chicken?
there sweet breakfast nuggets?
I think these are savory ones. And
No, that's why he said, "Are there sweet ones?"
Yeah, like it's kind of weird. Why do I need to know that there's? If you said, I'm going to
That's
sell you
the
some.
point.
I'm Jimmy Dean, and I'm going to sell you some breakfast nuggets. I'd be like,
They're probably savory.
yeah, like I don't need that extra adjective.
I think they're called savory nuggets because they're not actual chicken nuggets,
have you ever been called a savory nugget?
like a whole snack.
I wish.
Oh, you're a savory nugget, aren't you?
Jesus, no. I should start saying, what is it? Yone. Yone, no.
Wait, what?
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. Yone.
Yone.
You don't know Yone?
You don't know Yone?
Yonaise.
I don't know.
Yone. Is it Yonaise?
Yeah,
Like
because
mayonnaise?
Yonaise be praised.
Yeah. But
You're right.
no, Yone is
Oh, but
the,
you're sa-
Yone is the
what?
people.
What?
Yone is the people, but they're called
That's
like
the organization.
yeah, but they're called like
the-
Yonaise.
And Yonaise is more than one Yonaise.
Like Yonaise
Yeah.
is a place.
It's a
And the people of that
it's a
place.
state. State of
Hey man,
mind.
if we're
There you
gonna be
go.
selling this religion, dude, we got to get the facts correct.
Do we though?
We got to get them in order.
Does it really
Don't-
have to be
yeah,
that
sure, that's a good
congruous
point.
of a story?
Be praised.
Yeah.
Speaking of Yonaise,
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Guy steals $21 million of lunar rocks to have quote unquote sex on the moon. A few years ago, a NASA intern was convicted of moon rock theft. Specifically, he stole moon rocks so he could have sex with his girlfriend on them. This is pretty tight, dude. This is like, if you're impressing a lady,
Yeah.
this is pretty romantic. I mean, people like have sex, they like spread out rose petals on a bed. Just imagine
Moon rocks.
moon rocks.
Do you ever get moon rocks up the butt, baby? Well, guess what? Tonight we fucking on the moon.
Yeah. It sounds nice, but unfortunately, but really,
Seems uncomfortable.
what it amounts to is you're just fucking on a bunch of jagged rocks,
Yeah.
which sucks.
And,
Yeah.
and despite them having a $21 million price tag, it's still just rocks.
You're still just fucking on rocks.
Yeah. Baby, this is kind of uncomfortable, don't you think? Yeah. Whose idea was this? I don't know, but I'm going to get in fucking trouble.
She's like, can you
On the
scrape
moon,
these rocks off the bed?
Nerds
so
get
we
their
can
pants
finish?
pulled down, and they are spanked with moon rocks.
Maybe that's what they were trying to create.
Drop
Isn't
your
moon
pants,
rocks?
nerd.
I imagine it being like talc.
I feel like it's
Right.
just rocks.
I think it's pretty fine.
I
yeah,
think they
it's
actually
like-
have rocks, don't they? Or is it all just sand?
They have rocks, yeah.
Well, then why wouldn't it be
But
just
it's
like pebbles
pretty-
and shit?
Sandy.
Gravel.
No, but I just think it's like kind of. I'm imagining that it's very soft and.
Could break apart easily.
You don't think it's made
Yeah,
of
but-
cheese?
What's that?
Is it made of cheese?
I thought you were saying you don't think it's made out of D's, and then I say D's what, and you say
These
D's
nuts.
That's what I said.
And you got them.
The strings have been
Cheese
pulled.
nut.
Speaking of composting,
Oh yeah, wait. What'd you? Oh, composting.
Speaking of fucking.
Oh, okay.
Speaking
Colorado
of dead
looks to
bodies.
legalize human composting. Yes, your dead body could become garden soil. Colorado is close to becoming the second state in the
Necromancy.
U.S. to offer people the option to turn their bodies into pounds of soil. I just wanted to bring this in to just kind of get on my soapbox about how I can't just have my family
Throw you
me
in a river.
ditch.
Well, it's also unsanitary.
Yeah, but I mean, if you own the property, yeah, I guess you have like drainage or you have like
Rodents.
runoff.
Vermin. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
I'm kind of interested in like these kinds of like
Soylent.
ecologically friendly
green fuels.
ways to be,
Disposed of.
returned to the earth. Yeah,
Yeah.
disposed of, because I feel like we can't just keep burying bodies. It's just gonna,
We've been
it's
doing
gonna
it for
be
a
a
real
problem.
long
We've been doing it
time.
for a long time.
Yeah, you just pump bodies with chemicals, lock them in a box. That can't be very good for the environment either, right?
The chemicals that we're putting into the bodies into the box. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not great.
it's all
That's
right.
why.
Not great.
Yeah, I mean that's why I guess
It's
you
not
have
sustainable, is what
You
you're
have to
saying.
have a cement, right?
Yeah, I mean they encase
It's
them
like
in
a cement box.
It's
Yeah,
mostly
yeah.
so they don't become zombies. Mostly.
Oh, that's probably why.
Yeah. It has a
That's-
little bit to do with the smell, but mostly the zombie thing.
This is just kind of one of those one of those news stories. Like if it has to do with my dead body, I'm going to bring it up. Like cannibalism, eat me, throw my dead body on the
Literally
ground.
anything
and
you
let
want to
Fox-
do with his dead body, feel free. As long as he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck my
Anyway,
dead
so
body
yeah,
with
for
moon
sure
rocks.
you can compost my body. What do I give a shit about?
You heard it here first. Compost Bryan's body. And Slam citizens, Burrito has always dreamed of being a Japanese sea cucumber smuggler. Despite not being Japanese and only moderately good at sneaking a single Kit Kat into a movie theater, gathering internet headlines while ducking the police, this is Burrito's Nippon News. Segment within a segment. Segment within a segment. Within a segment.
Yeah. Speaking of sea cucumbers,
Yeah.
the entire crew of the Going Merry was arrested by police in Japan.
Uh-oh.
The sea cucumbers they poached along the way actually are a sort of treasure. We've talked about the sea cucumber crimes before on the show. The only reason that I put this in here, I want to talk about this,
For
is
you
because
guys.
the Going Merry is the name of the ship in One Piece.
Jesus.
And One Piece is hot shit right now.
How
What's
deep
One Piece?
does the rabbit hole go?
it's a cartoon that never ends.
It's a fucking
Yeah.
anime that has over 900 episodes.
I don't watch it,
They're pirates.
but I know the kids do. Yeah, they're pirates. So these sea cucumber pirates, smugglers, named their ship after a
The
pirate ship in an anime.
If you hold your tongue,
And then they got busted.
if you hold your tongue and say, "I was born on a pirate ship,"
I was born on a pirate ship.
yeah,
I was born on a pirate ship.
yeah.
I was born on a pirate ship.
Now say apple.
I was born on a pilot shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
Wait, what is that?
yeah.
I was born on a pirate ship. Okay.
Welcome to third grade, guys.
Great for radio.
It actually is because
It's not bad. It's an audio cue. We're having fun with audio. Speaking of
The sea
fun,
cucumbers are like it's supposedly make your dick hard. Is that what it was?
probably. I think you grind them up and snort them.
And then your dick gets hard.
Well, you got to put them in your dick hole.
Okay, dude. When I used to work at a pharmacy, and we would sell. There's this dick medicine where you inject
goat
it into
weed.
your cock. What's that?
Horny
No,
goat
no.
weed.
If Viagra doesn't work, there is one less level of defense or offense, and you inject this serum into your damn shaft.
Cock serum.
Did it work for you, Brian?
That seems unnecessary.
It didn't work, so
It seems fairly
There's nothing I can do.
unnecessary.
Yeah, it turns out I was trying to have sex with women, and that was the problem.
That was the problem the whole time.
So now we're good.
Sea cucumbers, they're called the black diamonds of the ocean.
Whoa,
And
why?
I don't know, but apparently that's what they've been calling them because it's become an attractive line of revenue for Japan's Yakuza criminal organizations. So this group that got arrested, there were 9 people that got arrested. They hauled up 1,700 pounds of sea cucumbers.
Almost a ton.
Yeah, and that would have a street value of sea cucumbers of 3.2 million yen, which is around $30,000 US.
It seems like a lot of work for $30,000. You have to drag in a literal ton of sea cucumbers. That's $15 a pound. Does that seem okay?
Guess how easy it is to catch them. I mean, if there was like tons of them just
they don't
laying
really
around and
move.
you just have to like...
They're pretty like sticky.
Well, like, what makes them special? Like, why is it to make your dick hard?
It is to make your dick hard.
I'm assuming.
Okay, well, we just had the research department look it up. It came back.
And
The facts
also,
have been
none of these
verified.
things that make your dick hard, or they claim to do.
Yeah, tiger
They're just
penis, rhino horn. They're just phallic in nature, and they think, oh, well, if I ingest some dick, maybe my dick will work. Let me eat some nature dick
Yeah,
to
it's
make
just like
human
they're trying to
dick
get
work.
the essence of dick.
Right. We're trying to get essence of dick. Essence of dick, is that a candle?
Essence of dick.
Is that a candle, or is it like a...
Essence of dick.
No, you know,
It's a cologne.
Is it CK1?
Yeah, it's something like that.
It's DK1.
You the cucumber.
It's cucumber that you squeeze the cucumber into like a juice, and then you spray it on your dick. And it doesn't. It smells like shit, but it makes your dick hard. Apparently,
Cucumber smells like cucumber, man. Cucumber smells nice. Oh, but the sea cucumber.
damn, your dick smell like shit. Sound drop.
Speaking of essences and making your dick hard,
Uh-oh.
Tokyo Olympics.
Okay.
So the original Tokyo Olympics opening ceremony plans were leaked with Akira and Mario taking center stage.
Mario Lopez himself.
Yeah, so Mario's going to be in there, which isn't surprising. I mean, that's, they love their Mario,
A
right?
Japanese icon.
Yeah, a Japanese icon,
Mario could run for emperor.
It's me, Mario.
I thought Mario was the emperor
I
of
thought
Japan
Mario
for the
was a
longest
plumber.
time. I thought Mario was
As
the
opposed to
emperor.
what?
He might be. He might be.
As opposed to
Got
what?
a
Arthur?
national hero.
I think Mario's just a guy.
You're saying he's not an emperor.
He runs a plumbing service much like Julio runs a financial corporation.
He moves weight.
Mario moves weight. He got the mushrooms, you know what I mean?
But the other part of this, the Akira part, I thought was pretty cool. So in homage to the 1988 animated feature film Akira, they were going to, because in the film,
Canada, true or false?
the film is set in Canada. Canada.
Sounds like true.
It is set in futuristic Neo Tokyo.
Oh shit, we're in the future.
In 2019.
Oh,
right?
They
Ahead
didn't get it
of
right.
the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Amidst the pandemic, ahead of the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. I mean, I feel like
some futurist was pretty good.
they were making some fucking predictions, right?
I make predictions as well. I don't, I just want to remind everyone.
So,
Also, Akira.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't the one. It was, I was going to do Akira.
According to the leaked plans, Canada, at the very beginning of the show, was supposed to enter the stadium on his iconic red motorcycle and circle the dome.
Was it going to have the taillight streaks too? Damn. They
That
should have
would've been
had
cool.
streamers.
So now that it's
like, nah, that
leaked, they're
looks
not going to
badass.
do it?
Yeah,
I don't think they're going to do it. I think they went with a different... Yeah. They should still do it. They should still do
They
it. 'cause
could. I mean, it would
sounds
still be
badass.
cool.
Be totally cool.
I mean, I feel like they weren't planning on doing it. Otherwise, bullshit. It seems like a lot to set up and then scrap if you're actually going to go through with it.
True. And it might have been like their plan. It wasn't the Olympics.
It was like a pitch.
Pulled back.
Yeah.
It was delayed a year, so maybe they were going to do it.
They foreskinned it, as it were.
What does that mean?
They pulled it back.
Speaking of pulling it back.
Yeah. So 7-Eleven is going to build a 7-Eleven in a parking lot of another 7-Eleven.
Love it.
Sounds so Japanese.
Yeah. So there was a 7-Eleven, a lone 7-Eleven franchisee in Osaka. And they made national headlines after it challenged the corporate policy of staying open 24 hours a day because of, COVID and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so they said, hey, we're going to shut you down. If he did not surrender ownership of the store, then they would just build another temporary shop in the parking lot of the existing one.
Damn, that's petty.
And he didn't. So they're just like starting to build one up. They put up a wall, a little temporary wall, and has started building a 7-Eleven.
Oh, so his overlords are building the 7-Eleven in front of his 7-Eleven?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, because he doesn't want to leave and close the store.
It's fucked up.
It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
7-Eleven's ubiquitous in Japan, though, man. That shit's fucking...
Really?
Yeah, it's everywhere. And there was there was one underground place, Burrito, where there was like a 7-Eleven in one corner, and then immediately on the other corner was a 7-Eleven, and it was like it was underground. Do you remember that? Or maybe it was the same store, but it was like split in two.
Kind of.
Yeah, I know it was underground.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Like you 7-Eleven, you turn around, there's a 7-Eleven. It's like that Louis C.K. Not Louis Black.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but with 7-Elevens.
Yeah. In Starbucks.
Yeah.
Also a lot of Starbucks over there.
Also a lot of Starbucks.
I guess. But there's a lot of convenience stores. Konbini culture in Japan is like pretty cool. And that leads us to,
convenience stores are legit
7-Eleven, too. There's Lawson's, there's a couple other ones that I can't remember the names too, but they're everywhere.
Family
and they're
Mart.
really good. Like you can walk in and buy a whole meal. Like,
24 hours a day.
Good food too.
Yeah.
Can you get a family meal at Family Mart?
Oh yeah, there's a Family Mart, which I was trying to get there. So our last story: what's it like to shop at Family Mart's first unmanned convenience store in Japan? So it's not really a story,
more of a concept,
but more of just a commentary on this. That hey, they've got this model that it seems like has already kind of happened in a few places in the U.S. with the Amazon Go stores, right?
Yeah. They've ran that social study here.
How's it working out?
What do you guys think about this? Yeah, you walk in, you pick your stuff. There's no clerk, and there's actually a recording that says "irashaimase" when you walk in because that's ubiquitous over there. And then you just walk out.
Welcome.
We live in a world of surveillance, though, so I mean, it keeps people in check. That if you do try to steal, you'll be found. But there's also that Japanese culture where that just doesn't seem like a thing. And if it is a thing, it's very like the shrink will not kill that business.
Yeah.
I just like that. I just like any story about putting people out of a job. If you give me a story about someone, not having a job, I'm all for it.
I like the hassle-free
experience. This is the way of the future. Taking people out of jobs like this that don't require that much skill, like
you're freeing them from their job.
Exactly, and they are free to do things,
do better things
other than work.
Things. Yeah, the only way we evolve past everyone working shitty jobs is
nobody working shitty jobs.
Yeah, nobody working any jobs.
Nobody working jobs.
That sounds nice. I was joking
what
earlier,
I mean?
but that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, no, I agree. You raise the floor on
raise the bar.
Minimum amount of labor that constitutes a job. So everybody has to extend some, I guess, more brain power or a different skill set to contribute.
Fellas, if we're not careful, we're going to be talking about UBI here pretty soon. I mean,
let's pull that back. Because that was Burrito's Nippon News. We're back to the regular ass, boring ass news.
Boring ass white people news.
Whoa.
Shit. Shit. Glad I'm not white and no one can confirm nor deny because I am not white and you don't know what I look like. I'm using a pseudonym.
And a vocoder.
Yeah. No. Well, you're saying I sound white.
It's an audio translator.
This is all AI.
It's a
Actually,
babblefish.
whenever I do like a black accent, that's my real voice.
Your black accent.
Yeah.
Pellegrino's new coffee-inspired sparkling water features a caffeine kick.
Coffee water. Is it more coffee than water? Is it more water than coffee?
More water than coffee. It just has that
Sparkling?
coffee essence to it. You know,
Sparkling coffee?
Yeah, sparkling.
Like the Coca-Cola coffee?
Yeah, like that, but without the Coca-Cola.
Yeah, but I don't know if it just tastes like you didn't wash out your cup
Yeah.
when you had coffee before,
it has
and now you're
bubbles.
drinking water.
Or
And
you're
caffeine.
using the same grinds and just putting more hot water through it.
But it's cold
Yeah.
and bubbly.
That helps.
Yeah. But then it's just like a coffee cola.
It's like a bubbly, that booster one, the one that has caffeine in it. What's it called?
But it's not fruity, it's coffee.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do like the Coke coffee.
It's
the
a nice
vanilla
treat.
Coke coffee.
It's a
It's
nice
pretty
treat.
good, but it doesn't fit in the morning.
Right.
I always
It's like
think of
a-
coffee as a
weird.
morning drink.
It
And
feels like
Coca-Cola
an
in the morning's
evening.
odd.
I also have a problem with Coke in the morning.
I like their blood orange one. Have you guys had those?
Blood orange Coca-Cola.
Pellegrino?
No, the Pellegrinos. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had flavored
I've never had it.
It's
sparkling
like
water.
sparkling.
I've also had
sparkling
fancy
blood
water.
orange.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've also had fancy water, okay?
Monkeys out of
No,
the
but this
bottle,
is
man.
different. Like there's actual juice in it.
Jesus.
Because I don't like the ones that are just like sparkling water. I don't really
Yonaise.
like sparkling water that much. Yeah.
You need some
I
flavor
don't either.
in your
I
sparkling
mean,
water.
if you can just put more juice in my water, I'd be happy.
Why not? Let's
Yeah.
just have juice, guys.
Can we put some Coca-Cola in this water? Maybe some coffee.
It's fucking refreshing.
Can we put some Coca-Cola on this boat?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can. Except it can't go anywhere. You guys remember my favorite boat ever given?
Who could forget?
What did the
Burrito
Ever Given
Circle.
do? For those who
And we
forgot.
dubbed the
What did the Ever Given give you? Well, it gave us a nice news story for a while, some gripping headlines, and now Egypt doesn't want to let it go.
Oof. Why
They're
would
holding
they?
it ransom. They say, pay us $1 billion or you aren't getting your big boat back. Exactly. $1 billion.
Do you think the boat is worth more than $1 billion?
Which is- It's just crazy.
I don't think
I
so.
mean,
I would think, what, 5-10 million tops?
Maybe.
Maybe more?
Are we talking
but-
about the merchandise on it too?
Well under $100 million, correct?
basically they're saying for all of the lost fees that we could have been collecting through this time and all the effort that we put in to get you unstuck.
Brother?
You gotta pay us $1 billion. Yeah.
Oh, so it's not even like the
Anita?
value of the property as it is like a fine. For what
Yeah,
happened.
it's like a fine and stuff. Yeah.
I thought it got towed and that was a tow cost.
Yeah, well, yeah, it could be that too. But yeah, basically like paying them damages,
Boat ransom.
essentially. Yeah.
Call Liam Neeson, right?
Hello.
They took
I
my
will
boat.
find you.
Certain-
find you. Hello. Hi.
That's your Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson.
That's exactly how I do fucking impersonations too. I say their name in their voice.
I'm Liam Neeson.
Otherwise, nobody would know who I'm trying to impersonate.
Can you impersonate Harry Potter?
I'm Harry Potter.
find you.
Oh, no, Paul.
I'll fuck you up.
So that's what that Florida woman sounded like?
That's
That
what this
definitely
Florida
sounds like
woman
someone.
this
I don't
Florida
know who.
I know. Natasha Snape.
Her last name is Snape.
Her last name is
Wow.
Snape. 23.
Yeah.
Charged with vehicular
Is this her real name?
homicide, yo. That's hard. This is a very hard-hitting news story. What made it funny was she thought she was Harry Potter. Bullshit! When she killed this judge.
Now I know that Gemini, you're not a big Harry Potter fan.
I've never seen one or read one.
Yeah, me neither.
Exactly.
Same.
So
Same.
so I'm curious, did you pick this story because she thought she was Harry Potter, or did you pick it because of her name?
No, because she thought she was Harry Potter.
Okay.
I
But
didn't even see,
coincidentally-
I didn't even see her name until now. I don't read the stories. I only read headlines.
But you know who Snape is,
Yeah,
right?
the dude who's dead now.
He who will
Okay.
not be named.
Is that true?
Spoiler alert.
Well, his name's Snape.
Wait,
That's
Rickman?
not-
Was
that's
he
not
Snape?
Voldemort.
Yeah.
Voldemort.
Oh, I'm just confusing everyone.
That's your
We're getting it all wrong.
You can name Snape. He's cool. I guess.
So it
Some
was
people have a
Alan
problem with him.
I stunned correctly.
Yeah.
Rickman.
Speaking of vehicles,
Speaking of Arthur's favorite shit in the world.
Oh, fuck!
Arthur's favorite shit in the world.
This was kind of... I picked this one because it's kind of like up Arthur's alley.
Thanks, Brian.
Stolen Doritos truck chase in Oklahoma City lasts for 100 miles. A dude in Oklahoma City thought it would be a good idea, or a funny idea, to steal a Doritos truck that was sitting unattended at a local gas station.
Who hasn't had that thought, though? Do you know what I mean? When they leave the beer truck running. Dude. When they leave the beer truck running, you're just like, it's the call of the void, but this guy jumped in. It's like, yeah,
That's what it is. It is the call of the void.
I could take that fucking 18-wheeler and see what happens. I could do that. But this guy did it.
Most people are thinking about that. They walk by, they're like, dude, I could fucking steal that Doritos truck and take it for a spin. And this guy did it. This guy is about it. He's not just talking about it. He's living it.
Did he just drive circles for 100 miles, like in Oklahoma City, or did he try to like actually leave? Leave the city?
I don't know. Yeah,
I feel like he probably
100 miles is a long time. So he.
Yeah.
What is this, amateur hour?
I don't know what his
doubt
goal
he
is.
brought it back.
Was he running for the border?
He was trying. Exactly. You can't chase me
Trying to get,
across
he's
the
like,
border.
I gotta get to Texas. You
I gotta
can't
run this across the
state
border.
lines.
They won't be able to chase me because it's across state lines.
Yeah, in reality, like adds federal offenses to it. I would assume. Yeah, he's like, if I can make it to Texas, I'll have so many Doritos.
I'll have so many Doritos that nobody could possibly stop me.
Was he caught because he was leaving a trail of Burritos out
Yeah. He actually got away. Like, they couldn't see him, but they did have the trail. So
They had the Dorito dust. Dorito dust, and then they just got like super stoned and followed him.
Did you see where they picked him up?
No.
There's a place called Cool Ranch.
Come on, dude.
Anytime, guys.
Cool Ranch, Texas. If we ever get enough money to open a ranch, we're gonna call it Cool Ranch. Don't anybody ever give us enough money to open up a ranch unless you want it to be called Cool Ranch. If you do, here's our Cash App. I want to go to Cool Ranch. It's where they hold HEB camp. Did you have HEB camp, Ryan?
What is it called? What are you
Summer
saying?
camp. Essentially
HEB
summer
camp.
camp.
I feel like that's only our school.
But it feels like it was like a thing they did for a lot of schools.
HEB camp.
Summer camp.
What did you do? It was just like a summer camp.
Spring
that was run by
break
HEB?
camp.
Yeah, it was like spring break, but it was a group, like your entire 8th grade class
Yeah.
went to HEB camp, which was this camp that HEB owns. And there's a bunch of cabins, and everybody just kind of groups up and spends the week out there.
And you're saying they should call it Cool Ranch.
Yeah, we should have one, but it's called Cool Ranch.
A summer camp location called Cool Ranch.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, dude, I bet we could make so much fucking money on that, but like, how do we keep kids from drowning?
You don't.
That's not me.
That's just part of the business. It's gonna happen.
It's part of the equation.
Yeah.
What's that?
That's how we make money.
Yeah, the sponsorship with
that
Doritos.
statistically will happen.
All of the meals have Cool Ranch in it. Why does my cereal taste salty? That ain't cereal. That's Cool Ranch Doritos and milk.
Do they have they made Cool Ranch into like
Like
they
a
should
cereal?
make it into a seasoning.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just ranch.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have.
Okay.
There's nothing
Just make
cooler
it-
about Doritos Cool Ranch other than like MSG, like some chemical concoction that's powdered dust on these corn chips.
I want to go to Cool
Why
Ranch.
isn't there Taco Bell breakfast?
There
That
is
is
Taco Bell
Doritos
breakfast.
cereal.
You're absolutely right. With the
Let's talk about
but
this for a
instead of
second.
milk, it's the fucking grease that's inside the like the burger meat. They just strain it and they put it in your Doritos.
Yes. But they got to be like, it's not just crushed Doritos. It's like mini
It's
Doritos.
mini Doritos, manufactured that size.
You eat
That
that
wouldn't
with
be
Exactly.
milk.
bad as long as it's not sweet. Then you're just it's basically just like a Dorito soup.
Are you eating that with milk or
No,
Like
the
Cookie
milk is
Crisp.
meat.
But like Dorito crisp.
The milk
and it
is
tastes
meat.
like
Dorito
Doritos?
The milk is meat.
This is not working.
The milk is meat.
It could be cheese.
It's a Frito
like
pie.
nacho
Like
cheese.
gravy.
But the milk is meat.
You're basically
Sweet
calling
meat.
Frito pie like a Frito cereal.
Yeah, but the milk is
Okay.
meat.
The milk, the milk is meat, dude. Milk is meat. Speaking of Texas,
And meat.
bag I don't know what I'm talking about. El Paso man kept 29 bags of money while working an armored delivery service, police say. An El Paso man allegedly collected 29 bags of money totaling $809,000 while falsifying financial documents between businesses and banks. Yeah, I think he did this over years and over months, so he was kind of good at it for a while. And it's kind of the dream. Anytime I think about armored vehicle, I think about if I work for him and if I'm smart about it, I can do this and not get caught.
Skim a little bit off the top.
Skim a little bit off the top. He should have worked at a Goodwill.
Just taking a little advance.
So that when he gets the $50,000 that's inside the stuffed animal, he does the right thing and keeps it. You don't keep the money if that's your job to deliver the money. You're not allowed to do that. But if you work at a Goodwill and there's $50K inside a stuffed animal, a glowworm perhaps, maybe some MDMA, this guy would have done the right thing.
How he got caught?
It's $800,000, dude.
Yeah. He chased the dream. He tried, and I respect him for it. And R.I.P.
He's not dead.
He's not dead, but he's going to be in jail for a long time.
And that was the news.
Food truck fanboys, you haven't lived until you've conquered the crazy one. Intergalactic Boba Runner Booba Gets serves you everything in the crazy one. Infinite calories for a not so infinite price. Best bring your appetite, because the crazy one has everything. No substitution.
No!
Don't give up your munch-earned cred by asking for no pickles and no onions. Booba won't hold the mayo, because it wouldn't be the crazy one if it didn't have everything. So next time you have a craving for clout that will get your feet wet, find the most badass food truck in the galaxy and order the crazy one from Booba Gets.
I'm Booba Gets. You're not gets it. So get it.
Mayonnaise be praised.
Mayonnaise be praised.
Mayonnaise be praised.
One of the main ingredients in the crazy one.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, it does have everything.
Everything is a main ingredient.
Speaking of crazy one, what did we boom chi? Burrito. This is what I have for lunch. Sponsored by Be Praised Mayonnaise. We're going to have this huge production on that commercial where we're all doing a chorus. Mayonnaise be praised.
All right, I'm into it.
Or, I mean, like, we should just, like, at the end of the show, each of us does a take.
Yeah.
And then we'll mix it.
All right, I'm into it.
Well, it's got to be the same key.
No, it doesn't.
Nope. It won't.
This is a church singing.
Yeah, it won't.
It's all about the feeling.
Boom chi.
Mm-hmm.
It was a square.
Uh-oh. Boom chi did have mayonnaise.
Sandwich.
Was turkey
didn't.
involved?
And ham.
Boom chi, it was dry.
Oh, no.
Oh.
A dry square.
No mayonnaise.
Sponge.
It was a sandwich, yeah.
Yeah, it was a sandwich.
It was a turkey and ham and a Munster cheese sandwich, wasn't it?
With no sauce?
I'm
With
still working
no
on my
sauce.
You must be broke.
Yeah, if you can't even afford mayonnaise, be praised mayonnaise.
Did we just catch you on the wrong day?
Yeah.
I got too busy.
It's not quite the 15th yet.
I've had it 2 days in a row, too.
It's not quite the 15th. You got to suck down them dry sandwiches.
I get paid on Friday.
You got to suck down them dry sandwiches.
Maybe he's overstocked. He just needs to clear it out before getting the new stuff.
Hey, I get it. That's just efficiency right there.
Yep.
Bryan, what'd you boom chi?
That's another double, or it's another thing that I've...
Thing. One of the common things.
One of the Bryan specials.
Boom chi, one of the common things, boom chi leftovers.
Boom chi hot dogs.
Yeah, I don't know. Leftovers wouldn't give you any indication of what it was. Sorry.
Not necessarily.
Brisket? Did you have brisket?
Yeah, it was brisket. So, yeah, you know. So that wasn't okay.
I remember shit.
Wow.
I'm still working on the brisket.
Last week brisket.
Yeah, it was last week brisket, but it was pretty good.
From an episode that has yet to be cut.
Oh, shit.
Well, I mean, I think at this
At
point.
this venture, they will know.
What is this, amateur?
That you had back-to-back brisket, baby.
VB. That's it.
All right, what'd you boom chi?
Boom chi. Mine also started out as a square, but then you place it in boiling water and let it unravel.
And you had
Ooh.
Shin ramen.
Yes.
Shin damn ramen.
Is that our buddy?
Nope. I boom chi'd. Kind of what you guys have, but a different kind. Well, what
Do you have
burrito
a
had?
panini?
No. I'm off the bread. Boomchi, I'm off the bread.
Oh.
Oh, did you go back to P. Terry's?
I did.
Dude, I was thinking about that today. I was like, man.
But it was like a lettuce wrap?
Yeah. But I got the chicken.
Oh, okay.
Did that come with Swiss?
Yes, it does.
I usually get Swiss on the burgers. Sub Swiss is my button.
Sub Swiss is ours button.
Yeah.
What's your button, burrito?
Large on the fries or no?
No.
I just grab the amount of fries that they give me.
Yeah. Fries are
No,
just.
I think last time you didn't get the fries because you're
Oh, I
watching
didn't
your
get the
weight.
fries. I didn't get the fries.
Oh man.
Just the carbs. I mean, they're cutting out a lot of carbs.
any
Why not?
sides? Just the sandwich.
Just a sandwich. Suck that bitch down.
No shake?
No shake.
Are you looking? So you're kind of you're kind of watching what you eat. Are you looking sexy yet?
I got an ab. If that's
You
what
got
you're
an
asking.
ab?
I got an ab. The other day, I was dehydrated and I had a full set.
Nice, dude.
Yeah. So I'm like, I should just dehydrate more often. Fuck this
That's
dieting
pretty
shit.
much-
Just dehydrate.
Everyone with abs is unhealthy, right? In a way.
Everyone with abs is dehydrated.
Yeah. I mean, they're not that unhealthy, but they are dehydrated. Okay, well, I'll see you guys later. You guys mad at me because I did the stupid the genital switch, the Great Genital Swxtch?
It's not the genitals. It's the Pepsi.
Yeah. Beepsy.
So last night I pulled my meat. It felt so good I pulled it again. Hey, it's me, Meatwad. Hey, you might know me from that time a giant robot rabbit terrorized the city. Maybe I electrocuted you or someone in your family accidentally. You might be thinking, Meatwad, how do you do it? But it's no secret. It's just daddy juice.
Hey, buddy. You look a little tired. Feeling run down? Maybe it's time to crack open a fresh can of daddy juice to help you finish strong. Still sucking on your first one? No sweat. Double fisting is never a bad idea. So take a daddy juice in each hand and let that soothing jolt of energy wash all over your face, neck, and your chest like a calm tsunami that will make you say,
Ooh, mommy.
Daddy juice comes in delicious flavors like salted plums, peach drawn nectar, and white honey.
Daddy juice will calm you down. Yeah, fuck you up.
what?
Daddy juice. Take it to the face. Well, damn well, if it isn't my favorite people in the whole goddamn world.
Oh,
Welcome back.
Eric.
Hey, y'all ready to learn a thing or two about a thing or two?
Wait, is this Eric America's Learning Corner?
This is damn Eric America's damn learning
It's
corner.
that time already.
It's that time already. If it wasn't that time, it is.
Eric, I had a question. This is court ordered, right?
Nah, I mean, you ask a lot of questions, and I'm here to answer a lot of answers. I'm here to drop knowledge mostly. Namely speaking, sharks don't got bones. What do you think about that?
Sharks don't have bones?
Sharks ain't got bones.
Oh,
They seem
what do they
like
got?
Cartilage?
ligaments, cartilage.
According to this article, they made out of dicks. What do you
That's
think?
right, because dicks are hard, and you think that they have bones, but it's not a bone.
But they can also move through water like a dick. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, that's true, dude.
And sharks, once you go one way on the dick, the other way's sharp. Right? Anybody else a dick like that?
Aren't teeth bones? They have a lot of them.
Teeth?
Did I ruin this?
Yeah, we have to unravel this fact. So we need our research team at McFly's research team.
And I don't want to ruin it with facts.
What's your
Let's
facts
just say-
got to do with my knowledge?
Thank you. Good
Don't
point.
mix your facts with my knowledge. Okay?
Tell us about bees, Eric America.
Oh, listen to this, guys. Bring it in. Hey, you. Bring it in.
Yeah, I'm here.
Drone bees mate with the queen bees, right? And mid-flight, all the blood go to their little bee dick. So it gets this big bee dick. And while they're bashing up in them guts, they lose control of their whole damn body.
What is this, amateur hour?
Their whole damn body. So much so that they leave their whole damn dick inside the broad. Well, no, what do you think about
After
that?
inseminating the queen, the part of the dick just falls off in the queen, huh?
Every time you go
What is this, amateur hour?
away,
That's crazy.
you take a
And they
little
die?
piece with you.
You guys think they die?
Well, could you live without your dick?
Yes.
That seems like an obvious question. Next question.
There's nothing to live for.
That ain't nothing to live for. Plus, hey, you had the most earth-shattering experience of your whole damn life forever and forever. You can't do it not one more time. Might as well go.
Dude, I mean,
Would you trade?
I hope it's a good fuck.
Would you trade the entirety of your nuts for one intergalactic nut?
What is in it? What do you mean?
Intergalactic. It make your brain go to another damn universe.
But it's the last nut ever.
Last nut. Only nut. Only nut.
Oh, okay.
Ever.
First and only?
First and
Dude,
only.
actually, I would prefer like thousands of mediocre nuts to one good nut.
And that's the Bryan McFly story, ladies and gentlemen. That's the name of his damn book. I seen it on the worst sellers list. He got a blog.
He also has nipples.
Oh, yeah. Unlike these damn platypuses. A platypus got no nipples. Their milk oozes out of their mammary ducts. They got ducts, mammary ducts. It just oozes.
Wait, they got ducks all over them?
They got
and the
ducks.
milk comes out of them?
Milk come out the duck. Milk come out the duck. Milk come out the duck, and then the baby go to the milk. But mostly, they ain't got no nipples. You know who do got nipples,
basically,
though, hey?
they don't have nipples, so the milk just kind of oozes out of their skin.
Yeah, more or less. More or less.
That's fucked up, dude.
And then baby's just sucking on hairs.
Greasy ass, silky platypuses, dude.
Imagine picking up a damn platypus covered in milk. The damn thing covered in milk.
They show up to hang out with the other platypuses. They're like, "Hey guys," and they just cover. Like, why are you covered in milk, dude? Don't wipe the milk off of you, dude.
I think it's like sweating.
Could you milk a platypus?
No. You'd have to.
So
just,
how do you do it?
You have to squeeze the whole body.
Milk a platypus, you just scrape the milk off.
You just squeegee them. So you just squeegee them.
You wring them out.
You milking a platypus.
You wring them out. Like when you're trying to get that last drop out so it don't get clogged in there. You know what I mean? You wring them out.
Dude, milking a platypus. That's a fun name for a book.
Yeah. On the next episode, how to milk a platypus.
Well, I know another thing about nipples. Whales got inverted nipples.
It's a nipple heavy corner.
This is you come to Eric America's corner for knowledge, and I'm dropping them all over you. More nipple facts than you heard in the last 30 minutes. I guarantee it. That's the Eric America guarantee. This episode,
that's true.
More nipple facts than you heard in the last 30 minutes. Speaking of, whales got inverted nipples and produce milk so fatty. What's the matter? So fatty, in fact, it got the same texture as toothpaste. Toothpaste, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, here's my first follow-up question. Is it the toothpaste with the baking powder in it and got flavor crystals in them cheese nipples?
It's like AIM. So there's like the blood streak.
Oh,
the
damn.
milk streak. I don't know what the blue streak is. It's probably like mildew or something.
Oh, it's extra heavy milk.
It's like blue cheese, the moldy stuff.
But it would make sense. They're underwater.
Yeah. Chewy milk, dude. You gotta chew this milk.
It's like cheese.
I got a follow-up question. You guys eating this milk dick cheese? Whatever in the fuck. I bet it's super rare and costs a ton.
Maybe.
If you was presented with a tube full of whale milk,
a toothbrush,
and a toothbrush,
would you brush your teeth with it?
Would you brush your damn teeth with it? It would be like brushing your teeth with ricotta cheese. With damn ricotta, it's like we didn't brush your teeth with ricotta cheese. Now, what do you think about that, Burrito Man?
I mean,
it's a once in a lifetime experience.
I guess so. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'd do it.
Is there benefits to this?
Whales are mammals, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's more or less.
This milk it'd be chewy, but it would still taste like milk, like the milk that we're used to. We know and love.
No.
The
don't
milk
think
you
so.
know and love tastes a lot different than the milk that comes out of cow titty. I'll tell you that much.
It's nature's toothpaste.
Yeah, but I
nature's
don't think
toothpaste.
cow titty milk is probably not that bad.
It's like body temperature.
Okay, but I'm just saying you get the toothpaste milk from the whale and you put it in the fridge, then you squeeze it out on a plate and you cut it up with a fork and knife and you eat
brie.
it.
Like a nice
crackers.
brie. You think so?
Yeah.
How much you think we could get for this?
I bet that would be really expensive if it was prepared like that.
How much you think we could get for this?
Well, it depends on if it makes your dick hard. if you just like rub it on your dick.
The
and then
entire concept of this.
Well,
I'd say thousands of dollars per pound.
1,000 a pound.
Yeah.
We got to find the well guy. Okay, and then we can talk about this later. We can talk about this later.
what's going on?
I'm just saying we don't want to tip the bit on this enterprise, if you know what I mean.
Give away our secret.
Give away the secret sauce that it's actually whale nipple cheese. We don't want the whole internet to know about that. Not just yet. Not until we launch. You guys ever been part of a startup?
No.
I didn't think so. It didn't look like it.
I think the whale dick cheese is going to be my first startup.
Well, hey, there's a first time for everything. But now, I got to get going. Thanks a lot for you guys. Man.
Thanks for stopping by, man.
I like being here. I don't really got anywhere else to go.
Okay.
I can hang out if you wanted me to.
All right, you kind of made me sad.
That's cool,
before you
man.
left.
Help yourself to the fridge. There's a bunch of beer.
Is there any whale cheese in there?
Yeah.
Okay,
No
well,
cheese.
I know a guy. His name? Epic American. Thank you very much.
Wow.
That fucking guy.
Yeah, he seems like in a bad way right now.
When your hair's all messed up and you look like shit, there's a solution for you. Blow and Go. State-of-the-line solid-state technology. Sourced with the best of Japanese to the technology to create the best hair dryer in the world. Shit, even the universe. 10 levels of blow with two hyperdrives. It's the apex of the vortex, the tsunami mommy. You can read up on the advanced features of Blow and Go in your own time. For now, just Blow and Go. That's all you need to know. Every major department store that's worth a shit. And gas stations. And bodegas got them.
Everyone's entitled to the truth. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Slam City Radio. Get in touch with us through our contact form at slamcityradio.com. We'll send you a sticker, then actually roll a stick it. Subscribe, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, all day, every day.
Pick up your ass. My catchphrase.
Get out of my house. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Am I right? Stick it up your damn ass. Stick it up your ash.
This ends now!
Oh, shit. Was that too much?
Hit him up.
What was the thing last episode we were talking about? Two in the pinks, two in the respective pinks, one in the
One each. One per pink.
It was a 3 penis baby. We grew up with 3 penises.
Oh, and we were talking about 3 vaginas or something.
No, 2 vaginas in the
it was a
butt.
3 penis.
But he had 3
penis
penises.
dude with a double vagina chick.
So 1 per vagina and
right.
1 in the butt.
Yes.
Because we had said before that it was like, oh, well, a perfect fit for her would be 2 dicks. But
That's right.
then I realized
We had
no,
it wrong
that's
the
not.
entire fucking time.
Yeah.
What she needed was the bowling ball grip.
That's right, dude. That's good point, dude. Wow. Yeah, especially you have to,
holes, man.
it depends on where the vagina, because the hot lady that has 2 vaginas,
I
it's
think
like
they're
on
stacked.
top of each other. So
Yeah.
that would be a weird kind of. But if it's side by side, then you have the bowling ball grip.
Ball grip.